Do you want to know the top 5 mistakes first-time homebuyers make? We're going to cover that right now. Hi, my name is Forssenius, a realtor here in Richmond, Virginia, and wanted to discuss the 5 top mistakes for first-time homebuyers, jumping straight into number 1, which is trying to time the market. Yeah, if I knew how to time the market, I'd be sitting on the beach somewhere. In reality, we can look at what the experts are saying, we can look at the past history of the data and the market and kind of judge what might potentially happen as well. But in reality, nobody can really predict the future. Are you renting right now? Are you at your parents' house trying to save up some money? Are you saving up money just to put 20% down? Are you tired of paying 100% interest and paying somebody else's mortgage during rent? Maybe you're looking for an investment property, longevity, short term. Why are you buying? There's a ton of different answers for should I buy right now, whether that be right or wrong. But we as agents kind of sit down with you and ask those questions to kind of determine and help you kind of answer for yourself. Is it right or is it wrong to buy with what I'm trying to do? Number 2 goes along with timing. It's giving yourself enough time to search for that property. We like to meet with buyers that are 3 to 6 months out from wanting to be in a house. Maybe they got the lease ending soon. Maybe they are thinking about purchasing, but don't really know the steps, the process behind everything. The sooner we start, the smoother the process goes. Doesn't happen overnight. Sometimes it does, but don't put yourself in a position where you are kind of window shopping on open houses, searching through Zillow, and you see a house that you want on a Sunday and they're reviewing offers on a Monday. You create more stress for yourself to put you in a tight timeline to get connected with the lender, get educated on the process, how to write an offer, and what you're kind of comfortable with. Set that down early so you can have a smoother process going forward. A lot of the times that when we start to search with folks, their criteria kind of changes here and there, but also give yourself patience for that right home to come along if you're looking for something specific. Top 3 mistake is waiving an inspection. Now, at the start of the year in Richmond 2022, we saw a crazy market where things are going 50 grand over what they asked for, and people are waiving all inspections, appraisals, any kind of contingencies in the sale. Here now, October 2022, November 22, we have seen a little bit of a shift in the market. Interest rates are crazy high. The prices are kind of staying steady, but there's less competitiveness, less buyers in the market where we can start to see a lot more inspections come into deals. As an agent, I can't good consciously tell you to waive an inspection, but what I can do is if you do need to waive an inspection to seal the deal on a property, I would recommend an inspector walkthrough, which they can just walk through the property with you and note anything that might be big or outstanding, to give you a little bit of safety net going into potentially waiving the inspection to seal the deal. You can know what you might have to fix kind of in the future. Agents are not inspectors as well. Just note that as an agent, I can walk through and kind of point out anything that might be seeable as a defect in the property, but we're not professionals in the sense of noting everything that might be an issue. Not only inspections help you as the buyer with having the seller fix things, but that turns into that negotiation. And that negotiation is a power move in inspection periods. It's where you as the buyer have the option to request maybe a credit back towards your closing cost or the seller to actually repair the items before you close on that property. Big negotiation, because if you are getting cold feet and there's 1,000 things on the inspection that you want to request them all and the seller's not willing to do it, that kind of gives you an out in negotiation of getting out of the deal if the seller's not willing to repair anything that you requested. Number 4 is not getting pre-approved early and talking to multiple lenders to kind of compare and contrast them. Goes back to timing. The more stressful the situation is if you don't prepare yourself kind of ahead of time on maybe what you can afford with that pre-approval, or just know the different options and loan types, and talking with the lender to kind of understand the finances behind things. A pre-approval lasts up to 90 days, so that's 3 months right there. And then if you're working with a lender who kind of knows your finances, knows your situation, and knows things hasn't changed since that pre-approval, if you have to renew, it's not that big of an issue because you've been in contact and because you have your ducks in a row. Getting an early pre-approval also limits the fact of you getting false hope for yourself. Maybe you are searching on Zillow or window shopping at the open houses for homes that are $500,000, $600,000, thinking you could get a pre-approved for that. Maybe you talk to a lender 2 months after and you're only pre-approved for $300,000. So don't put yourself in a situation where you're dreaming and then you hit reality, and then kind of go from there and work with that lender and talk with them about options and rates and all that stuff. The two part of this is shopping with multiple lenders. So maybe you are only pre-approved with one lender, great. You get under contract, you most likely still have that option to shop around different lenders, different rates for that 7-day period before you officially apply. Number 5 is the mistake of not working with an agent. We're a free service to you most of the time, so use us. Interview around. You want somebody that's knowledgeable, has the systems and processes in place, but also can share that process with you. Kind of has been in the battlefield where they deal with some deals where they can tell you kind of what to expect in different situations. But you want somebody that's going to work for you and has your back kind of in the end in the negotiation. A seller also wants to see somebody that is legitimate and has their ducks in a row. And if you come unrepresented, it might not be much of an incentive to go with you when you come unrepresented to help you through this multi-$100,000 purchase and guide you through that. They want to see somebody that has somebody professional on their side and make sure that deal closes. That was the top 5 mistakes. If you want more, if you're interested in purchasing a house, maybe that you are just curious about yourself, your situation, or where the market's kind of heading, and if it's a good time to jump in, feel free to contact me. My information is below. I hope you guys have a good one.